How long does that last, that buds, that training?
It's like 6 months, but there's other pre-phase that you show up for. It's about a month. And I showed up a little earlier. I got the opportunity to show up and help out with a previous class that was going through and go see them and support them. And so I showed up a few months early. I got lucky. I was very fortunate. It was really cool to be able to see all that.
Nice. And what kind of stuff is like in the training? Like what are some of the main or some of the most memorable parts of the training, whether it's the most like grueling bits or interesting or
it's a lot of the whole point of the training is to get you to quit, at least in the very beginning.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure you want to be there. You have to be literally willing to sacrifice your life for your friend, to put it on the line out in the field, and they need to count on you to never quit. So
yeah,
to make the training intense, to make sure you really want to be there. And so there's a lot of just pain and sucking it up, stuff that you don't want to do, but teamwork, it builds teamwork, working together as a team, and it gets rid of the people that don't need to be there. But then there's also a lot of humor, because I mean, when you're in some of the worst situations like that, instead of just being in a terrible spot, I mean, sure, there's a bunch of pain, but you just joke around as much as you can. So there's a lot of comedy, a lot of pranks, joking, and like I said, I made some of the best friends there. But once you get past that, you go through a thing called Hell Week.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's 5.5 days of basically no sleep, and it's you get most of your quitters during Hell Week, I would say.
Yeah,
quite a few. It's the most intense part of the whole ordeal.
Yeah,
you can go into more detail if you want to, but basically it's just where they get most of the guys to quit.
Yeah, go into a little bit more detail. Tell me a bit more about it. It's
5.5 days of continuous trying to get guys quit with anything that the instructors can think of, basically. I mean, there's a schedule to it, but you're just basically there to go get in the surf zone until they have charts to how cold the water is. And check you. They're very safe, but they check you for hypothermia, and they're able to just make you cold and miserable and sandy, and then exercise, and it just doesn't stop. So a lot of guys can't do that, and they just don't. They decide that it's not the job for them.
Yeah, that's hectic. So I guess it's like you've been going for like 10, 12 hours and you're like, oh, I get the feeling maybe we're going to finish soon. And then just as you're feeling that, they're like, okay, another 6 hours, crack on.
One of the worst parts of the whole week is like you do something like that. They make you stay up for a few days and you're very exhausted. By the end of it, I had a big bald spot. You could just see you'd carry these boats on top of your head. It rubbed out. I had just a big bald spot on top of my head from it rubbing out my hair. And you're completely chafed. Like you get just wet and sandy the whole time, and you're running miles and miles. So, but you're up for a couple of days. They let you get a couple of hours of sleep. You're all nice and warm. You get some sleep, and they wake you up really nice. They don't scream at you. They just make you go stand on the berm and wave by at the sun. And a lot of people don't want to get wet again. They're nice and comfy. They're tired. They just want to go back to sleep. And that's a really hard thing to. You have to really want to be there. Go get wet. A lot of guys they don't scream. They're just nice. If you want to go quit. It's fine. But if not, you just go get back in the cold water. And it's good, man.
Thanks for watching that clip. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and check out the full episode. All links are in the description. Be nice, be happy, be cool.